Hey, welcome back. It's Q again here at Hold and Modify, YouTube's most poorly produced, underproduced Amiga channel. And today I am doing yet another Vampire standalone, the standalone now, update. There's another core that's been updated, and they've also updated the Apollo OS. And I want to check that out because I am a fan of their take on the Amiga operating system being completely rewritten from the ground up and to work with this system. I've had a lot of fun with it. I think it looks great. It's sleek. I like their version of it, Apollo OS, because it feels the most like the original Amiga OS, except it's new. So I'm going through here and getting this flashed up with the latest, well, as far as I know, the latest core that's publicly available. So after this is all done, we'll go ahead and plug it all back in there, right? And turn it on and see what happens. Hopefully it works.
This computer will rule the world.
Well, hell's bells, Mary, it worked. I got some scaling overscan here, but let's go ahead and set these prefs. So it says input prefs, and ooh, I guess we've hit our first snag, our first fly in the ointment. It's locked up, folks. So now we're going to try Control Amiga. That worked. And let's see what happens next. Okay, let's set those preferences again. We'll click OK. And we're going to go ahead and lock right up again. Oh! Let's try this one more time. Control Amiga. And remember, this is a in progress firmware update and Apollo OS update. How about we try this? Let's say cancel. All right, we hit cancel and now it's working. Cancel is my favorite thing in the world to do. Everyone loves cancel right now. Is that like the thing that everyone's doing? And let's go to preferences, screen mode. Can I 1280 by 720? Let's try my favorite, and don't yell at me, but my favorite is 800 by 600. We are going to do use. Yes. Oh yes, the softness. I love it. But also the the correct Amiga aspect ratio. Please. Thank you very much. All right, so now let's see if we can get the all-important SD card mounted. Now, so what this little SD0 guy does is it mounts the micro SD card that's in the Vampire standalone. Error, mount fail. Well, that would be why it's not showing up. Now this is the same micro SD I have always used, so I'm not sure why it's being fussy. Well, let's try another reboot. Now it is true. You have to, I don't know if you guys know this, so I guess I'll tell you. You have to format your micro SD card with a certain utility and a certain way to work with this product. That's just the way it is. It might change as they progress forward with new updates, but in this, at least, I mean, as we can see for now with 8.1 Apollo OS and the latest core that's available publicly, you have to format the micro SD card with a certain program in a certain way. And I've made videos about that, so you can go look through my playlist. And I forget what tool it is. It's like micro SD card formatter, I think, and you have to click a couple options, and that way it formats the micro SD card in a way that it wants. And it works, and it does work because I was just using it and did not have any problems. So the fact that I'm getting this error tells me that the new core and or Apollo OS is not liking it's not liking that. It's freaking out. By the way, just a reminder, this is Apollo OS, and you're probably like, man, it looks a lot like Amiga OS. No, it doesn't. It looks completely different, right? So let's go into, I don't know, what's in 3D? Oh, POV Ray. Okay. We can go to demos. So we've got some demos. Ooh. Oh, you know what? Well, see, there's the other thing. So another reason I need the micro SD is that I have a newer version of the Saga drivers. I don't know what version this 8.1 comes with, but I have a newer version, at least the latest public version, 2.9, I believe. So I need to install that as well, and if I can't get to that file, Frontier intro. See if this plays. Oh, okay, well, that's playing. Ooh. And there is the music. It's playing. I'm with my microphone. You're not going to be able to hear it. Plus the speakers on this TV set. This is a TV set, by the way, not a computer monitor. So it's interesting. They're just playing in 16:9. Huh? Interesting. Yeah, of course that's going to be totally smooth and awesome. I mean, it is a quote unquote 68080, so it's going to be. It better be zippy smooth and fast. Look at that. This is totally the latest gen graphics ever. It still looks awesome, doesn't it? I still think this looks great. Look at the cloud. It's so great. You can snow top mountains. So yeah, that's working. Oldies. Oh my gosh, is that really going to work? Juggler? Oh wow. Okay, so the new stuff works and the older stuff works. This is that's fun, man. I know it blew my mind back then too. I still think it looks awesome. Okay, so yeah, we've got some glitches. Obviously, trying to set the preferences is causing an issue, and the SD mounter is not liking stuff. It's erroring out. So I will report that in the Discord group, which is the same thing you would do if you had one of these, or if you had questions about it, you would run over to the Discord group. Is this going to work? We always, yeah. So AGA Lisa 68080, 68080 plus 6882. So it's actually recognizing it for what it is, which is cool. And then you smash the good old speed button. And we get 197 MIPS and 98 MFLOPS. And Hush Vampire, of course. Yeah, so that's working. I wonder if under drives, yeah, I mean SD0. Yeah, it says no disk inserted. So it knows it's there, but it's airing out with the micro SD that's in there. So I don't know why it is doing that. 17 megs a second. Let's click it again just in case. 131 megs a second. That's the caching kicking in. So 17 megs a second, of course, is ridiculously fast, and now this is just absurdly fast. So yeah, there we go. There's all this cool stuff that's in here too. You can run. I don't have, I don't have a lot of the files you need for this stuff to work, so there's not much I can really do with it. But all this stuff does come pre-installed in Apollo OS, which is a lot of fun. You have to provide the stuff yourself. I mean, legally, you should technically own the stuff. And there are 2D tools, Photogenics, TV Paint. Yeah, TV Paint, that was actually released open for free by NewTek back in the day. So this is, oh, that's interesting. There's no screen mode showing. Let's just do default. See what happens when I click OK. It works. Yeah, this program, TV Paint, was amazing back in the day because it, there was like Quantel paint boxes and that the news studios were using locally, and they're ridiculously expensive, of course. And, you had this ability on the Amiga to, like, wham, look at that. I mean, how fast it is. And the thing is, if you had like an Amiga 3000 with a 68040 and a Picasso 2 or even a Picasso 4, you would get very similar speeds to this. And this was just mind-blowing for a computer system that costs like $3,000 versus what the new studios were using. I mean, it seems silly today. I'm drawing gradients, whatever. You do that on your watch. But, back then, this program was kind of like the first legit Photoshop type program that did the full RTG and supported all the various modes. So that was pretty slick. And I'm glad to see it included here and up and running. I've got that little interesting issue with the, the screen mode selections, though. Yeah. All right, so yes, for real, I guess that's it. I don't want to make this video too long. It's just another update. I mean, I've made a lot of these where they just kind of update things, and I see that they've updated them, and then I test it out. I don't mess with my Apollo Firebird because that's in my Amiga 500, which is over here, and that's kind of my go-to station for doing fun, 3D productivity Amiga stuff. And there is a new version of the core for the Firebird as well, but I kind of leave the Vampire as my test case, the standalone. This is like my, my quote-unquote new Amiga. And that's what it is. It's a standalone new Amiga. There's no there's no Linux running underneath it or Windows or Mac. It's just, it runs its own Amiga code and chips programmed into the board. So this is like my test case. And right now, the latest stuff, at least for it, is having some glitches. So yeah, that's why I don't like to update everything at once. I update this system first to make sure things are smooth, and then I'll go over there and mess with the Firebird. So for now, I'm going to run off to Discord and see what's up. Thanks for watching, and I'll try and update you all again when I figure this out. Figure if they figured it out.